The second Vivian Mercer heard the name Claire, her face changed completely. Not angry. Not confused. Terrified. Because Claire Mercer was not just some random woman. She was Vivian's little sister. The sister who vanished 15 years ago and never came back. Caleb had no clue. He just stood there in the snow holding Rosie's tiny hand while this billionaire CEO stared at his daughter like her whole world was collapsing. Then Rosie smiled and said, "Bye, pretty lady." Vivian almost started crying right there in the parking lot. Because Claire used to say those exact words as a child. Same smile. Same eyes. Same voice. It was like looking at Claire all over again. That should have been Caleb's warning to leave. But he did not. 3 days later, Caleb looked outside his tiny house and saw a black luxury car parked across the street. For over an hour. Watching them. Vivian Mercer had canceled $1 million business meeting just to sit there staring at his home. And when Caleb finally walked outside to confront her, she said something that made him uncomfortable instantly. "Your daughter looks exactly like someone I lost." Caleb tried to stay polite. But something felt wrong now. Because rich people never randomly care about struggling single dads. Especially billionaires. Then Rosie ran to the window and screamed, "Daddy!" The pretty lady came back. And before Caleb could stop it, Rosie invited Vivian inside. That was the moment everything got worse. Vivian walked through the tiny house slowly. The old couch. The unpaid bills. The second-hand piano Caleb repaired himself because Rosie missed music lessons after Claire died. Then Vivian saw the family photos. And froze. Because the woman smiling beside Caleb in those pictures was Claire Mercer. Her missing sister. Alive in photos. Dead for 2 years. Vivian could barely breathe. Then Rosie sat at the piano and started playing a song. A song nobody outside the Mercer family should have known. Vivian looked at Caleb with tears in her eyes and whispered, "How does your daughter know my sister's favorite song?" And Caleb was finally starting to realize. This woman did not come here by accident. Part 3 changes everything. Subscribe before it drops.
Like and subscribe. Watch more inspiring stories on our channel.